We all know that feeling, the frustration of trying to make things happen, but it seems like the universe is just silent, unresponsive. It feels like you're putting out your wishes, your desires, your prayers, but nothing comes back. The dream job, the relationship, the money, the success. You can almost feel it slipping further away as you keep asking for it. And then comes the thought, is the universe ignoring me? You may have asked this question at some point. You've heard the stories. People who seem to get everything they want effortlessly while you feel stuck. The universe seems to flow perfectly for others, yet for you, it feels like your desires are being completely disregarded. If you felt this way, you're not alone. Many of us have at some point questioned whether the universe is just ignoring us, leaving us in a place of uncertainty. But here's the catch. Maybe it's not that the universe is ignoring you. Maybe you're just not listening. Today, let's explore why the universe might seem like it's ignoring you, and why you might be missing the subtle, powerful messages that are already being sent your way. The universe speaks in signs, not demands. First, let's understand something very fundamental about the universe. It doesn't speak to us in demands. It doesn't come with a loud, clear voice that says, go here, do this, and everything will work out. The universe works in more subtle ways. It communicates through energy, vibrations, synchronicities, feelings, and quiet nudges, rather than bold, obvious answers. We often overlook this subtlety. Society has conditioned us to expect clear-cut instructions, quick rewards, and tangible results. We want answers that are loud and clear, but the universe rarely operates that way. Instead, it sends us gentle nudges in the form of signs and synchronicities. It will nudge you towards the right person, the right opportunity, or the right situation, but only if you're open and aware enough to recognize it. Think about the times when you feel like you're trying to manifest something important in your life, whether it's a new career, a better relationship, or financial abundance. You might be pouring all your energy into one direction, asking the universe to send you a sign or give you a hint about your next steps. However, the sign might be there, but because you're so focused on a specific outcome, you miss it. You could be looking for something loud, obvious, and extravagant when the universe has already sent you a quiet, simple message. This is the first reason why you might feel like the universe is ignoring you. You're waiting for a dramatic sign that never comes, while the universe has already been speaking to you all along in a language of subtlety and resonance. The energy you're sending out, are you aligned? Another crucial factor is the energy you're putting out into the universe. Have you ever heard of the saying, you attract what you are, not what you want? It's a fundamental truth. The universe aligns with your energy, not your desires. For example, you might say, I want a loving relationship, but if deep down you don't believe you deserve it, or if you're still holding on to past hurts, your energy is out of alignment with that desire. You're sending out conflicting signals. On one hand, you want love, but on the other hand, you're telling the universe that you're not worthy of it, or that it's too hard to achieve. When your energy is out of alignment with your desires, the universe doesn't ignore you. It simply reflects back what you're putting out. If you're focused on lack, fear, or negativity, that's what the universe reflects back to you. Your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs are like magnets, attracting things of a similar vibration. So instead of attracting the love, abundance, or success you desire, you attract the opposite: more frustration, more doubt, more fear. The real question isn't whether the universe is ignoring you, but whether you're in energetic alignment with what you desire. Alignment isn't just about saying you want something. It's about embodying the feeling of having it already, cultivating the belief that it's possible, and opening yourself to receiving it. The hidden law of attraction. What are you really asking for? This brings us to the law of attraction, a law that governs the energy around us. The law of attraction doesn't just bring us what we want in the superficial sense. It brings us exactly what we're vibrating at, our truest, deepest energy. You might say, I want a successful career, but if underneath that desire is a deep fear of failure, a belief that success isn't for you, or that you don't have what it takes, then you're sending out an energy of doubt, not confidence. The universe can't align with that energy because it doesn't match your words. The universe responds to your vibration, not your wishes. If you feel like the universe is ignoring you, it might be because the vibrations you're sending out aren't in sync with the energy you're trying to attract. You might be asking for success, but energetically, you're still vibrating with fear and inadequacy. If you want to receive something, you have to first align your inner state with the feeling of having it. The law of attraction isn't about getting what you want. It's about becoming the person who already has it. When you align your thoughts, actions, and feelings with your desires, you naturally become a match to them, and that's when the universe will respond. The importance of listening. Quiet the mind to hear the answers. Now let's focus on the other side of this equation. Listening. The universe is constantly sending us signs, messages, and nudges, but we're so distracted by the noise around us that we don't hear them. We live in a world that's constantly pulling our attention in 1,000 directions. We check our phones every few minutes, consume endless streams of information, and live at a pace that leaves little room for stillness. In this constant flurry of activity, it's easy to miss the subtle messages the universe is sending. But the truth is, if you want to hear the universe, you need to be quiet enough to listen. This is where practices like meditation, mindfulness, and stillness come in. When you take time to quiet your mind, you allow the space for the universe to communicate with you. It's not always going to be an obvious sign or a loud voice. More often than not, it's a whisper, a gut feeling, an intuition. And to hear that whisper, you have to be still enough to listen. If you feel like the universe is ignoring you, it might be because you're not taking the time to pause, reflect, and listen. The universe communicates in quiet, subtle ways, but you have to be present enough to catch the messages. Why silence is the gateway to divine communication. Silence isn't just the absence of noise, it's the absence of mental clutter, the space in which your true self can emerge. The universe doesn't speak to the surface level, distracted version of you. It speaks to your deep intuitive self. When you're constantly reacting to external stimuli, whether it's your phone, your job, or the people around you, your inner voice gets drowned out. But when you take time to sit in silence, to tune into your inner world, you create the space for the universe's subtle messages to come through. Silence also opens the door for clarity. It helps you hear your true desires and recognize the signs that are already present. If you feel lost, confused, or stuck, it's often because you haven't created the space for that inner clarity to emerge. The universe is responding. Are you paying attention? The next time you feel like the universe is ignoring you, pause and ask yourself, am I paying attention? If you're constantly distracted or expecting loud, obvious signs, you might be missing the quiet, powerful messages the universe is already sending. It's not that the universe isn't responding to you. It's that you're not in the right state to receive its response. Start by creating moments of stillness in your day. Practice mindfulness. Meditate. Take walks in nature. Tune in to your inner world and allow the universe to guide you with its whispers, nudges, and subtle synchronicities. When you do this, you'll find that the universe has been communicating with you all along. You just needed to listen. The universe is always speaking. Is the universe ignoring you? Number. It's always speaking to you, guiding you, sending you messages, but you might be missing those messages because you're not listening deeply enough, or you're misaligned with the energy you desire to attract. To truly connect with the universe, you need to quiet your mind, align your energy, and open yourself to receiving the subtle signs and messages it's sending your way. The universe doesn't ignore you. It's always there, guiding you in the most profound and gentle ways. You just need to be still enough to hear it. The next time you feel stuck, frustrated, or ignored by the universe, remember this. It's not that the universe isn't responding. It's that you might not be listening. Take a moment to listen. The answers you seek are always there, waiting for you to hear them.